Hey guys, and welcome back to Astro Music and Tutorials. So last week I dived into a topic that I don't do that often. I explained the basics of FL Studio, the very necessary basics. If you haven't seen that video, go and check it out. I will leave a link to it in the description. Following on that trend, I wanted to make a video this week on making a lo-fi beat using only stock plugins. Not gonna lie, I am a little nervous about this because it's been a long while since I've used certain stock instruments. I still use a lot of stock effects because they are absolutely goated, but as for stock instruments, I'm not that sure. But let's see what we can cook up. So I've been looking for a good electric piano or Rhodes piano for so long. I found tons of electric piano and Rhodes piano third-party plugins, but then none of them really sounded that good. And then while I was exploring the FL Studio instruments, I found the best sounding electric piano and Rhodes piano that I've ever heard. Just go to the sample pack folder called Packs, go to Instruments, and then in Keyboard, you can see the Closed Grand, Electric Piano, Grand Piano, Rhodes, and Stage Grand. I fell in love with the Rhodes piano in particular. I'll show you what it sounds like. Beautiful. So obviously I have to make a chord progression with that sound. Tempo is gonna be 68, I guess. I've seen a couple of people complain, asking why I even bother putting the metronome on if I'm just going to be playing out of time. For starters, I'm not a pianist. I just use the metronome to get the closest possible outcome to what I'm looking for. And secondly, I'm a producer. Doesn't matter if I don't record in time or not. All I have to do is produce and align everything to the grid to make it sound as realistic as possible. So when you're making like soft stuff like sleepy lo-fi, I tend to put the velocities of the instruments below this line for that calmer sound. And then I just boost the overall volume while I'm mixing. So it just sounds really good. So I think I'm going to keep it below this line because I like that tone. See, it's very quiet right now. So I just take a Fruity multi-band compressor with the warmer preset. Look at that. It still retains the tone, but it just boosts the volume. But I think heavy EQ is needed. This is the only FL Studio stock lo-fi plugin that I can think of. I think we're gonna be going for a little bit of an old school vibe. So now for some bass. I used to use this so much back in the day. This was the only bass plugin that I knew, and it's a very simple one. There are no presets, but it just has 3 knobs: bass, mid, and treble, and honestly, that's all you need. It's pretty decent. A little too much of a high bite, but we can EQ that out. So I'm just gonna copy the piano bass notes, raise it up an octave, also increase the velocity a lot more. Increase the beat. Ah, that's good. I think we need to add some guitars. If we go back to the instrument sample pack, in the instrument pack, you can see, oh, there's a bass as well, but there's also a guitar. Classical, acoustic, jazz, some strats. Out of this, I particularly love this jazz guitar. Sounds beautiful. Another little thing that I like to do, assign it to a channel. Insert 3 is going to be the guitar. And then there's a stock plugin called Hardcore. I go to the presets and go down until you see Jazz Guitar XS. And now listen to it. It might be a little too intense, especially the low end. Let's just EQ it. And boost the high mids. I'm gonna add a chorus to this as well and see what the presets will give me. think the best is light high frequency. I think that's what HF stands for. But I get the point of why people criticize me. I do really suck with the metronome. Like, I haven't even improved a little bit. I really want to use my wider plugin, but then even though that's a free plugin, it's still a third-party plugin. It's not a stock plugin, which will go against the theme of the video. So I'm just going to take this knob over here and pull it down, and that widens it. Now, before I lay down anything else, I need some drums. So let's see what the drum folder has for us. Start with the kicks. Oh. I'm gonna have to EQ it a lot. That sounds mellow, I think. Well, that's actually a lot better. Stereo delay. Ooh. There's a stock plugin called the GMS, and there's this preset called Midnight 2. Just that repeating, that'll be good. Maybe add some delay, ping pong delay. Now for one of my favorite pad sounds ever. This beautiful stock plugin, Sakura. This pad over here, the Les pad. Actually screw it, all of these pads, all of them sound absolutely amazing. So unique. Cherry Blossom. Oh my god. In my opinion, these 5 are the best FL Studio stock presets ever. So I'm gonna take the Les pad. Or I'm not gonna use it together. Maybe just split them around, build up the ambience. Like that. Probably gonna regret this, but I think we need one more main lead. And for that, I want to use the electric piano that I told you about at the beginning. Just listen to that. Listen to this. All you FL Studio users, if you're looking for good Rhodes piano and electric piano, look no further than your own DAW, because FL Studios has just what you need. I just discovered this yesterday after 3 years of using this DAW. Okay, so I'm just gonna hit play, hit the record, and just see where the melody takes me. It's actually decent. Put a chorus in there. radio preset. So I'm just going to do a little bit of light mixing because it sounds like a mess in my head right now, and I want to show you guys just how good it can sound, just how good the stock plugins can sound. And after that, this is what it's going to sound like. So that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys see the value of the FL Studio stock plugins, especially the Rhodes and the electric piano that I showed you. Now, if you like the song and if you want the stems of the song, I will be uploading it to our membership. So those of you who join our membership will be able to get these mixed stems for free. But anyway, thanks for sticking around to the end. Like and subscribe if you liked the video, and I'll see you next week.